NTIA is responsible for the development of the domestic and international telecommunications policy of the executive branch of our government. They're responsible for the TV converter box coupon program, among other things. Consumer Education Director for the United States Department of Commerce and the NTIA Group is Tony Wilhelm. Tony, welcome into Tomorrow. How are you, sir?
I'm well, Dave. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you with us. Of course, we've got to talk about the analog TV cutoff. We do regularly on this show anyway, because our audience, of course, skews to folks who are keeping tabs on all things technology related. February 17th, 2009. Who will need a converter box?
Well, on February 17th, 2009, a big change is happening in television. All full-power TV stations are going 100% digital broadcasting. So what that means is that some consumers are going to need to take action before that date, or their TVs are not going to work anymore.
True.
These are people with rabbit ears or rooftop antennas and haven't invested in the newer digital television. So they have an older model analog television. There's about 15 to 20 million of those households out there. Those folks are going to need to do one of three things before that date, or their TVs aren't going to work. They can buy a new digital television, they can subscribe to cable, satellite, or other pay service, or they can buy a new product on the market called a digital to analog converter box, now selling for about $50 to $70, and the government is providing a $40 coupon off the price of those converter boxes. They plug right into your older model TV, and we'll keep that TV working after the digital transition.
And it's not a coupon as we know it. It looks more like a credit card. In fact, Andres is going to switch to the Dave cam now so you can see it's got a little holographic image on it and the whole bit.
It's more like a credit card or a gift card. It actually swipes right at the terminal at Best Buy or Walmart or Radio Shack, wherever you're shopping. We'll take that $40 automatically off the price of that converter box. You can also use that online. Just like a credit card, type in your 16 digits, and off you go.
Very cool. And, of course, they're valid only for 90 days, right? So if you should apply for these, we can get up to 2 per household.
That's right.
And you have to use it within 90 days, but basically the converter box can end up costing you only about $10 if you get a $50 one, for example.
That's right. It's a really affordable option for some households out there, and it'll give you the benefits of digital immediately. I think there might be a misconception that you need to wait until the conversion before you start getting, say, a better picture, but that's not true, because a lot of broadcasters today are already broadcasting a digital picture. So these TVs will get better picture quality as well as additional channels that the broadcasters are now providing, but you can only get it if you've got digital. You can't get it with analog.
Exactly. So you could do yourself a favor by actually getting the converter box now. There are many, as you mentioned, available on the market.
That's right.
And if you want to spend a little more money, that's fine. But either way, you get $40 off the converter box.
And we'll send you a list of the retailers that are near your house, actually, with the coupons. We'll send those out in the mail. So we'll provide a list of the stores that are nearby tied to your zip code. So you'll know exactly who's stocking these converters, and you can get one near your house.
There you go. And no need to throw away your analog televisions. In many cases, folks are saying, well, it's time to upgrade anyway, so this is going to go to the kids' room or something.
That's right.
Well, then you may need a converter box if you're looking to get signals over the air.
Yep.
But then go ahead and use it elsewhere, or put it in the kitchen where you always wanted to be able to watch the morning shows while you're eating breakfast or something.
That's correct. And, we know that though many households will go ahead and go into that consumer electronics store and, maybe think they're going to get a converter and walk out with a new TV, and, that's okay. Or even subscribing to cable or satellite. So there's a lot of options for consumers out there in the marketplace.
Very true. And a lot of listeners, I think, might be confused by saying, well, why, if I have cable or satellite, do I not need a converter box? And how do you best explain that?
Well, that's a great question. If you already have a digital television, you do not need a converter box. So you're already set to go. If you've got cable, satellite, or other pay service like a Verizon Fios, you also do not need a converter box. So please don't call to order coupons. You don't need them. Your cable or satellite provider will take care of you. That's a different transition than the broadcast transition. So we're really concerned about the people with antenna TV.
Sure. Basically, your satellite providers and your cable providers are already doing the magic at their end and sending it out over the satellite or cable to take care of it. So
satellite's already digital, so they're good to go.
Exactly. DTV2009.gov.
You can also
the place where we can also order the converter coupon.
You can also call, and if you're not online, and a lot of people still are not online, you can go ahead and call a toll-free number, 1-888 388-2009 and order your coupons that way.
All right, terrific. Tony, Wilhelm, thanks for joining us and helping us clarify the Converter Box coupon
You're welcome,
program.
Dave. It's my pleasure.